What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
To the air, it's Kennedy. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can...
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Looking for some space. It's Edwards. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back. It's Madsen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Golden Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cal.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Kennedy. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great connection there for 6 points. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Madsen. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Nice grab. It's James. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. That's a big-time drop.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass punt, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kansas City, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
With the catch, it's Edwards. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Kennedy. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Let's go!
And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Golden Bears looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here comes the up-tempo offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Finds his man. It's McGowan. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. He hands it off from the gun. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Madsen. He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's James.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. But he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's how I'm going to bring out the third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Wildcats will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. He's in the clear, heading for the end zone. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3.
Here we go.
Looking for 6. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget, the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. To throw, it's Madsen. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air.
This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Grab near the sticks. It's Haas. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of it.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the point after is good.
Kansas City, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And now the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking to throw. It's Kennedy. Makes the catch. It's Edwards.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
2nd down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he doesn't make it. The defense holds him there. Still a 3-score game. The lead at 18. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's James. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cal. They continue to roll up the score. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. The short hands, it's Edwards. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Madsen. The pass rush closing in. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Takes the handoff. It's McGowan. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So back to their own 9-yard line, it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain